ASTPAM 1500 ESPN.
This is the place to talk about everything related to the home. Buying or selling real estate, financing and improvements that can help increase your home's value. This is Minnesota Home Talk on Score North. Here's your host, Jason Walgrave.
Good morning, folks, and welcome back. This is Minnesota Home Talk. And we are live every Saturday morning, of course, on demand. We are on 1500 ESPN. We are the original real estate show on AM 1500 radio. We're live every Saturday morning, of course, on demand at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Be sure to check out our podcasts, our past shows. Please check out our Facebook page, Minnesota Home Talk, our YouTube page, Minnesota Home Talk. We've got the shows streaming live every week, and of course, you can go back and watch previous shows. I'm your host, Jason Walgrave, with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate Team at RE/MAX. We, of course, typically have the Mortgage Mike in studio. He is fishing. He is fishing this weekend. He may call in with a Mille Lacs fishing report, but happy to have back in studio the great Jerrad Havins.
Yeah.
With Credilife.
Love it. I'm glad Mike wasn't here.
Woo.
That way you got to do it for me.
You want me to do it for you, Evan?
No.
Evan!
No,
Little! Paragon.
Oh, my ears.
Felt good. Didn't that feel good?
Oh yeah.
Woo.
I felt like I was at like a sports show. Getting super excited.
MMA. We're getting in the octagon.
Exactly.
We're going to be getting in the octagon this morning, talking about credit, man. Credit, real estate, mortgages, anything and everything real estate related. Home improvement, financing, refinancing. We got Jerrad in here talking about credit and credit scores, credit enhancement. We're going to be talking about maybe some insurance stuff. Evan has all of the knowledge that anyone could ever want when it comes to insurance.
It's a pretty low bar. A lot of people don't want to know anything
That's
about
a good
insurance.
point. All the insurance that anyone needs. Is that better?
Sure.
There we go. We'll go
why
with that
not?
one. Phone lines are open. We're giving away tickets. We still have some tickets left for the St. Paul Saints, and then soon we're going to be giving away Timberwolves tickets.
Oh, very good.
So super excited
Both
about
of those
that.
games are fun though. The Saints are
fun.
great to go to.
Saints are a blast. I think the T-Wolves are going to be pretty good this year.
Yep.
So I was talking to my brother Derek yesterday, and he I haven't followed the Timberwolves that much in the last couple years, but he was talking about Edwards, and I thought he said he wasn't even 21 years old yet. I mean, he's young, but he's on a statistical trajectory that is better than Jordan and LeBron.
What?
And so that was I didn't realize that. I mean, I
Wow.
knew he was good, but I didn't realize he was that good. So that'll be exciting.
That's really exciting.
And we got a ton of great players. So T-Wolves folks coming up. We'll be giving those tickets away in future shows. But today, 4 tickets to the Saints game on us for the best real estate question. Credit question about anything to do with your home, anything and everything real estate related. Give us a call. Phone lines are open, 651-647-2910. That is the call-in number. Excuse me, to the studio. Give us a call if you'd like 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game. 651-647-2910. That is the call number to the studio. Best questions going to win all 4 tickets. Again, give us a call. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. You can also win via text. We've got a text line open. Text your real estate questions to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. The text line is 763-443-5664. The text line again to win 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game is 763-443-5664. All right, big show plan this morning. We're talking about 10 credit score truths and myths. We've got how homeowners can make the most of their yards, even in the winter. So we'll be going over that if we have time. We've got, of course, our Smoking Out listings. We'll be answering all questions related to real estate. I want to talk about Credilife Guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be talking about that. You guys launched that 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's probably just a little over a month ago.
So I want to talk about that. Very, very exciting. And then some other credit stuff that you guys are working on. So maybe talk about the business credit you're doing. And
Business credit, business finance.
So-
I'd love it if people have some questions.
Yes.
See if you can stump the credit guy.
I love it.
Have some fun with it this morning. Let's bring on the questions.
Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Go to facebook.com, Minnesota Home Talk, YouTube, Minnesota Home Talk. Jerrad, you're looking good, man.
Thank you very much.
You're looking good. You're looking lean and mean, and maybe not that mean, but just lean.
No, I don't have a mean look.
You don't have mean look.
Yeah, but I've been hitting the gym, getting good rest, eating healthier. It's
Getting good sleep.
getting very good sleep. I've had to make some really positive choices. I'm glad I did it.
That's good.
Took me a little while,
It does. It takes a while. That's all good.
but then eventually I realized I was like, I gotta switch it up here so I can play with my girls a little bit more and not get
Yes.
so winded.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're busy.
Yes, they are.
They're busy. They'll keep us active. All right, folks. Again, phone lines open. If you'd like 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game this morning, give us a call with a real estate, credit, or insurance question. Questions about financing, refinancing, home improvement, new construction. Phone lines are open. 4 tickets to a Saints game on us for the best question. Give us a call. 651-647-2910. That is the call number to the studio. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. The text line, you can also win via text. To win 4 tickets to a Saints game, text your real estate questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664. Evan, do I need to do anything with Facebook, or did you already take care of all that good
I already
stuff?
did it.
Man, you're the best.
Yeah, I know.
You're the best. Not that I did. Maybe I don't know how to do it. I was going to say not that I don't know how to do it, but see, here's the problem, Jerrad, is that if I start, pushing buttons, things happen like it did a couple weeks ago. We have echoes in the studio.
Just don't touch anything.
Evans giving me the eye over there. The don't touch the buttons, don't touch anything.
I love the bloopers.
There's plenty of them.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank goodness. That's the entertainment part of the show,
It
right?
really is. It really is.
All right. What do you think, Kevin? Should we do smoking hot listings? Get them rolling?
Sure, why not?
All right. Smoking hot listings. Here we go. All right. We're going to start in Newport. We got a brand new listing. Just hit the market a couple days ago. Located at 1788 Hastings Avenue in Newport. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. 1,680 square feet. This property is on the market for $275,000. Again, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,680 square feet, $275,000. This home has got a remodeled kitchen, bathroom, really nice interior, fantastic property. We've got new paint throughout. Again, kitchen is new, basement's finished. It's a great little starter home in Newport. Pretty sweet, huh? 1-car detached garage. All right, moving over to Prior Lake. We've got a listing price improvement on Addison Drive, located at 20755 Addison Drive, Prior Lake, Minnesota. This is a 2.5-acre lot plus lake frontage on Fish Lake. So you get acreage and lakeshore, 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 4,000 square feet. This home is on the market for $775,000. Great property. A ton of open space, and again, you've got acreage and lakeshore in Prior Lake on
Does it come
Fish
with the
Lake.
mannequin?
Yes, it does. We can make that happen.
Awesome.
All right, folks, moving over to, we've got a new listing. This is a beautiful house in Burnsville, located at 13612 Sunset Drive, $1.295 million. This is a custom-built luxury 2-story. The views are incredible. You've got views for miles. Contemporary floor plan, high-end luxury finishes throughout. This home is quite spectacular. It's a walkout 2-story. And again, it's got views you can see for miles off of the deck of this property. Fantastic master bathroom.
Yeah.
The closet's as big as a bedroom. This is a really cool home. Brand new on the market this week. We think we went live just a couple days ago. 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 4,717 square feet. And again, that's in Burnsville, Minnesota, $1.295 million. Moving over to, we've got a lot for sale. This is up by Pelican Lake. This is a 1.5 acre lot. It has over 150 feet of water frontage, so lakeshore property. And it's on the market for $165,000. Incredible opportunity to own lakeshore. This is on Upper Mission Lake, Upper and Lower Mission Lake connect. Great, fantastic area, fantastic lake, wonderful fishing. And again, this property is on the market for $165,000. We've got a acreage opportunity in Minnetonka. Yes, folks, in Minnetonka, 2-acre lot. This home is located at 14620 Woodhill Circle. It is on the market for $599,000. 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom. It's got a retro feel to it. Super cool design. Again, it is a 2-acre lot in Minnetonka, over 3,000 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom. It's pretty funky. So a lot of cool built-ins and feels very, very retro. Not vintage, but retro, right?
Sure.
All right, there we go. Evan knows all about that.
I dig this property, but it's definitely an opportunity for modernization or tear down and rebuild.
Yes.
Something new and interesting.
Love it. All right, we've also moving over to here. We got an investment opportunity in Southwest Minnesota in Springfield, located at 609 West Central Street. 2-bedroom, 1-bath with an attached garage. Folks, this property is on the market for $75,000. This is a great reminder, folks, that we service the entire state of Minnesota and all of western Wisconsin. This property is located about 2 hours southwest of the Twin Cities. And priced very well at $75,000. This one's also kind of retro, isn't it? Pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Next Smoking Hot listing is in St. Paul. There we go. Located at 1647 Ames Avenue. We have this property is on the market for $254,900. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, just under 1,800 square feet. Great property. It's got a ton of potential for a rental or owner-occupant, and it's a nice lot, great area, pretty cool home on the market for $254,900 with a deer stand in the backyard.
Yep.
We have a to-be-built Pebble Creek Custom Homes on Quebec Place South this is in Savage, Prior Lake School District. To-be-built, 2-story with 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. 4,525 square feet on the market for $1.299 million. And this is a to-be-built by Pebble Creek Custom Homes. Folks, don't forget this weekend, of course, we've got the Parade of Homes this weekend, next weekend, and the following.
I still can't believe that it's already that time of year again.
It's, wow. Hey, officially summer still goes until September 22nd. So we've got another 6 days of summer.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Sure we do.
And then it's winter.
It's gonna be 80 on like Monday, 80 degrees. We're gonna pull summer all the way until.
Yeah, but we know.
I know.
You just know.
The flip switches, right? Next hot listing is in. Also in Savage. This is another to-be-built by Pebble Creek Custom Homes. A little bit different design, really cool floor plan. We love this home. It's on Sumner Avenue. It's on the market for $999,000, just under $1 million. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 3,085 square feet. All of these to-be-builts by Pebble Creek Custom Homes, you have the opportunity to customize everything in the home. Selections, floor plans, make it your own with exactly how you want it. Next hot listing is in also Pebble Creek Custom. This one's in Prior Lake. We got a to-be-built in the Cardinal Overlook development on Sims Court for $995,000, a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom. This home is custom built 2-story. It sits on a half-acre walkout lot. It's a cul-de-sac street. It's surrounded by 12 acres of preserves. You've got a lot of privacy. Really cool development. Only 9 lots out there. There's only a couple left. And this is a to-be-built on one of those lots for $995,000. Next smoking hot listing, we've got another to-be-built by another custom builder that we work with. This is in Lake Elmo. Located at 11610 58th Court North, on the market for $1.4 million. This home is a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 5,055 square feet home. Again, in Lake Elmo. What is the lot size? I think it's a nice size lot on this one as well. To be built in Lake Elmo. Next Smoking Hot listing is in. Oh, this one's in Shakopee. Wonderful property on Kelly Circle, 2148 Kelly Circle. Just under $1.2 million. A custom luxury walkout 2-story, 2.5 acre lot, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. Hold on, 7,019 square feet. It's a little smaller home. It's cozy. When they're small like that, we call them cozy. Only been on the market for about 60 days now, and we've got vaulted ceilings, custom finishings throughout. This home has everything. You pretty much don't ever need to leave your home because it has everything in it. On the market again, just under $1.2 million in Shakopee. We have our next listing, Docks Harbor, folks. Still opportunity to pick up a investment opportunity on Mille Lacs. Now, Overson said he may stop by Docks today and see how the fishing is off of the dock and shoreline. I think he said he was going to be launching at the south end of the lake. And so I asked him, how long does it take to get to the other side of the lake? And if he goes full throttle, it takes him 50 minutes. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd almost run out of gas by then.
Especially if you're going full throttle.
Docks Harbor on the market for $1.99 million. Still opportunity, folks, to pick up a wonderful investment opportunity on the north shores of Mille Lacs in Aiken, Minnesota. Our next listing is in, let's see what we got here. We have a commercial opportunity in Duluth, located on First Street, West First Street, 327 West First Street. Commercial opportunity for $1.75 million in Duluth. Folks, yet another great reminder, we service the entire state of Minnesota and all of western Wisconsin. Great commercial investment opportunity in Duluth for $1.75 million. Moving down to Dundas, Minnesota. 130 acres of commercial land. This property is for sale. We have a price improvement at $4.75 million. It's located at 1736 Millersburg Boulevard. 130 acres commercial property right on Interstate 35. And I think maybe we got one more.
Nope, that's it.
That's it. Those are all of our hot listings. Folks, for more information about these listings, go to our website, minnesotahometalk.com. It really is a wonderful resource to do property searches, set up custom searches. We offer free market analysis on your home or investment property, and you can connect directly with all of our fantastic partners like Credilife. We've got Jerrad Havins in here this morning with Credilife. We're going to be talking about credit improvement, credit truths and myths, business credit, and you can also connect with all of our other partners. We've got Remax Advantage Plus, Luminate Home Loans, Pebble Creek Custom Homes, Bella Remodeling and Roofing, Todd Rooker. Be sure to stay tuned to Todd's show, which follows ours at Cover Your Assets. Todd's fantastic, and he comes with a level of knowledge that I don't know anywhere else you can get.
Yeah.
Todd he's quite brilliant, and he didn't pay me to say that. We've got Last Switch, Ryan Boyd. We were talking about Ryan before the show. I got to give you a call this week. Nepsis, Credilife, of course, with Jerrad, Brian, Jeremy and the gang over there. Trademark Title, Urban Landworks, Home Inspections with Neil Mullenberg, Spare Key, Sync Home Services, EKJ Appraisals, Trend Home Staging. Melissa Evans does a wonderful job. She's helped out another one of our clients this week get their home ready to go live on the market with some staging. Sioux Falls Real Estate with Marcus Walgrave. We have Chestnut Cambron, Jeff O'Brien, Rock, Pain Free Patriots, Trust Vets, Riverland Bank. We've got Steve Burrell, he's a fantastic commercial lending partner of ours. Just does a great job over there. Kepper's Plumbing, Home Media Innovations, Rental Management Guys, and Lift Up. Folks, be sure to check out our website, minnesotahometalk.com. Whew! Phone lines are open.
Let's get it going.
Phone lines are open. We want to hear from you. We're giving away 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game. I suppose we better throw in the ice cream sandwich gift card.
Really?
We're changing it up. Usually,
it.
well, it's a $50 gift card, Visa gift card. We'll send that with you so you can go to the game. But it's really for Mike Overson's favorite food, which is Thelma's ice cream sandwiches. Evan, he's rolling his eyes over there again.
Yeah, that's me.
About my ice cream sandwiches. Better bring some.
I was going to say that sounds good. I could see why it's his favorite.
It actually brings a thought to mind. Did you see the one chip challenge we did with Evan?
No, but I heard
It was
about
almost
it.
a year ago.
Was it almost a year ago?
It was a Halloween show.
Yep.
So I think we need to do round 2 of the one chip challenge. Evan will prepare himself better this time. And then we'll bring in some ice cream sandwiches as a reward.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
He did one chip. He needs redemption from the one chip because the one chip destroyed him.
I need to eat breakfast.
Literally destroyed him.
Oh, man.
We're going to change our time slot.
Yeah.
For one show only, we're going to do that in like the afternoon or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So you got
As
to
opposed to first thing in the morning. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we've done some podcasts and some video, and we like to do like a hot sauce challenge.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah, and so we've gotten pretty like Carolina Reaper and all the different things, but that one chip, I mean, I can only imagine how spicy that is.
Would you do that with Evan? One chip challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I love it. Now we
Yeah,
got a
I'd do it.
competition, baby. This is going to be wonderful.
This show is insufferable sometimes.
Yeah, you just let me know the date. I'll get ready.
We're going to, should we just do another Halloween show? One chip challenge Halloween show? That's what we're going to do. It's in the books.
Let's do it.
All right. If you'd like to win these tickets, folks, give us a call. Phone lines are open, 651-647-2910. 4 tickets to a Saints game on us and a $50 Visa gift card for the best real estate question. Give us a call, 651-647-2910. Give us a call. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. The text line, you can text us your questions at 763-443-5664. The text line is 763-443-5664. Give us a call to win. And then, of course, tickets are free. Everyone gets a ticket to the second, we call it the second annual One Chip Challenge.
Let's do it. I think that's what it is.
Those are free. It's going to be great. I can just tell by Evan's face. He's so excited. All right,
At least
folks.
you'll have someone with you this time.
We're not doing it on a Saturday morning. We're going to pre-record that show or something.
Oh, we could pre-record it.
Let's do it.
We'll do an event of some kind.
Yes. I love it. Love it.
This is an awful diet.
And we're gonna have to dress up then too, if it's Halloween theme.
It is.
I had my like fire hat or
You
whatever.
did.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
You were good. You were good. All right, folks. Jerrad, tell us a little bit. I want you to go over the Credilife guarantee.
Okay.
You guys launched it about a month ago-ish. It's been going fantastic. I've seen a ton of wonderful reviews, and the participation is up. Explain to us what that is and how folks can really benefit from it.
Yeah, thank you. Over the years, Credilife, we've been around since 2015, and we've helped thousands of people. And one thing that we recognize throughout the years of working, assisting, and empowering our clients is that they've often had bad experiences, with other companies. And there are times there's a little bit of a stigma around credit repair specifically. And so with that, we do much more than that. We always say at Credilife we're beyond credit repair because we do so much more, which I'll get into soon. But what we wanted to do is really create something that I have not seen yet in the industry, and really an opportunity to guarantee our work. Because in credit repair, you can't guarantee certain score improvement. Like there's certain things that you're not allowed to guarantee. Yeah. But we're willing to back up our work, and as long as you're willing to be engaged. And so what we've done is that most of the clients that come to us, they want to be approved for a mortgage. That's like the main goal. And so with that being in mind, what we wanted to do was create something that would kind of eliminate the risk and empower people to take action. And so with that is our Credilife Mortgage Readiness Guarantee. And the way that works is we guarantee that if you come to us, you want to be approved for a mortgage, we'll get you in credit pre-qualification position in 8 months or less.
Yep.
And at the 8-month mark, you have two choices. You either can get a refund or we'll continue to work for free.
Love it.
And so we've backed that up. And I would say in most cases, our average turnaround with the thousands of people that we work with is around 6 months.
Okay.
The reason why we made it 8 months is that there are times that maybe it's taken someone a little bit longer. So we wanted to give ourselves a little bit of a buffer. But it's important to understand that in our program, it's a two-way street. So a part of that guarantee is you committing to communicate and work with our team, really partner with our team.
Yeah. It's a partnership.
It's a true partnership.
Yes.
I let people know we're not the diet pill.
Right.
We're the gym, we're the trainer, we're the dietitian.
Right.
You're going to have to hit the treadmill and you have to eat right.
Yep.
It's the same thing in our program. You have to work with us with money management, budgeting, if that's something that you need help with, credit building, follow our coaching while our team is working on repairing your past.
Yep.
There's all those different moving parts in our program. And so if you come into it and you're like, hey, I'm willing to be engaged, I'm willing to work with the team, I'll follow direction. One, you're going to succeed,
Right.
which is huge.
Yep.
But that's a part of the guarantee is we'll guarantee our work as long as you guarantee your participation.
It's huge, and it's, home ownership is so important for most people, and even if, we often will get calls and people have questions about buying a home, maybe they're a first time home buyer and they're like, well, probably a couple years out or, that's fine. We want to talk to you right now. We want you to go do your pre-approval with Overson, go to applywithmike.com and let's see where you're at today. And we just had a client a month ago, and they're at least 2 years out from when they're going to be buying. But we got them pre-approved. We got them set up on a custom home search so they can keep an idea on what's going on in the market. And they're 2 years out, And so the sooner that you talk to us, the sooner we can get that plan in place. And it can be whether it's 5 weeks or 5 months or 5 years. The sooner the better, because it just gives you more time to get yourself in a position that we can help you get in that position to have the most options on your mortgages and financing.
That's a solid point. Like if they feel like their timeline's a little bit longer, take action now.
Yep.
Because like just on the last show, was it a few weeks ago now that I was on?
Yep.
So remember on that show, we talked about the differences of credit score with like mortgage insurance costs?
Yes.
I mean, going from like $620 to $700 was around $200 in savings, right? And so think about that. Per month on just the mortgage insurance component. So if you're someone that maybe it's not perfect credit, right? So I would say if you're in the 600s or below, like if you're not at the 700 plus mark, you should be looking into this.
Agree.
Because once again, like when it comes to mortgage financing, typically 760 plus is when you've hit top tier financing.
Correct.
So if we can do everything to empower you over time based on your timeline to get as close or exceed that 760, that's ideal because you're going to save the most amount of money. You're going to have the best interest rates. You have more buying power. And it's just more options instead of, especially with the change of our market, interest rates have gone up a little bit from where they were. And so what's been happening is people that were pre-approved at, let's say, FHA, maybe around 640, middle score 660. Well, it's difficult to have the buying power they once had. Like they're looking at the numbers and going, oh man, well, what happened? Well, just the other month it was this. It's like, well, the market shifts. So it's even more important to get the score up so that way you have more buying power. I keep bringing up that word because that's what it is. Like I want to bestow as much buying power on our clients as possible. I want you to save the money. I want you to win. I want you to build up your financial future. And that's what it's all about.
It is. And, a couple $100 a month, that's $2,400 a year. That's almost 10 grand over 4 years.
Yep.
Folks, it adds up.
It does.
And so, we talk about, credit repair, which is a big part of you guys' business, but I think an equally as big part is credit enhancement.
Yes.
It's folks that have never been late on anything ever, but their bill paying habits can be adjusted.
Yep.
Natural credit enhancement.
Organic. Organic.
We could have some fun with advertising around that, actually. Natural credit enhancement.
I love it.
That is great.
Folks, if you have questions this morning or you'd like to win 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game, give us a call. The phone lines are open. It's 651. Studio lines are open. To win 4 tickets to a Saints game on us, give us a call with a question, real estate or credit, home improvement, new construction, financing questions about insurance. 4 tickets to a Saints game. Best question's going to win. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. Again, studio lines are open to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. Best question's going to win. 651. Give us a call. 651-647-2910. Or you can text. You can win via text. Text your questions at 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664.
That was a good point that you brought up about credit enhancement. Because we have programs that we do that's just what we call a Credilife Credit Booster. And that's been extremely popular since the housing market, home prices have increased, the shift when it comes to the interest rates around mortgages. And so we've been helping a ton of people when it comes to boosting their credit. So once again, that's for someone that maybe didn't have necessarily anything negative on their report in their history, like no late payments or collections.
Yep.
But there's a big difference in debt reduction strategies and debt management strategies for score improvement versus getting out of debt.
Right.
I think that's an important thing to bring up. They are different strategies.
Yep.
So if you're looking to maximize your FICO scores, improve them the most, the strategy around that is actually different if you're looking to strategically pay down debt to get out of debt faster.
Correct.
Both will help you do that, but the actual strategy between the two are different.
Yeah.
And so what we typically do with our client there is we'll help them boost. Let's get you the best FICO credit scores possible. Let's get you to your goal. And then from there, after you close on the mortgage, they can begin to change the strategy now to get out of debt faster. So there's just so many different things because at Credilife, our tagline is inspiring financial wellness. So we're doing, and that's why I say beyond credit repair.
Right.
Credit repair is a tool. Like if you've had some stuff in your past, which many people have, so don't feel bad about that.
Right.
Like, so I think sometimes people feel a little bit like, I don't want to bring this up because I don't want people to know.
It's okay.
It's almost like if you were sick, you got to go to the doctor. Like we're going to prescribe the medicine. That's all it is. So you can move on, And so like the people that have had anything in their past, just know it can be fixed. But then once again, working with our programs, we're going to coach you on strategic credit building. How do we get you access to better accounts? Higher limits. How do you manage them correctly?
How to maintain high credit scores.
How do you maintain it? How do you do debt reduction? It's all these different things that we're doing it's just why our clients are so successful.
It's fantastic. You guys are doing a wonderful job and we love it. Phone lines are open. If you'd like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game, give us a call at 647-647.
Holy smokes, dude.
One mistake in 10 years.
He was on it. He
just sits over there and just waits to pounce on me.
How many times the show do you say the phone number, Jason? just answer the question.
Like twice, 3 times maybe per minute.
There you go. Now we got there.
All right, phone lines are open, folks. To win 4 tickets to a Saints game, give us a call, 651-647-2910. That is
there
the
you go.
call number. Yay! Call number of the studio to win. Give us a call. Best question's going to win. 651. Studio lines are open. 651-647-2910. You can also win via text. The text line is 763-443-5664. The text line again to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. Best question's going to win is 763-443-5664. All
right, Jerrad, I want to focus in on something that you said there that I think a lot of people might not understand and might want more info on. So you've got 2 individuals with slightly different goals here, right? But otherwise, background's the same. They both have, let's say, a credit score of like 650, and they have, 10, 20 grand in credit card debt. Not a ton, not nothing. One person is looking to maximize their credit score, and they're saying, I want to buy a house in 6 months or a year, whatever the goal is. That's the goal. I need to maximize my credit score. I want that house. I want to qualify for the best loan possible with Luminate, et cetera.
Yep.
The other guy says, I want to buy a house in the future, but the first thing I want to do is pay off this debt.
Yep.
How would you differ the approach between the two, just broadly? Obviously, the specifics are going to be, what different credit cards and all that stuff. But what would be the big difference in approach there, do you think?
Yeah, so the biggest difference is, there's Todd. We were just talking about him.
Yep.
Hey, so the biggest difference is this. When you're focused on a debt reduction plan around credit score improvement, a lot of times you're going to hone in on revolving accounts, which are credit cards or lines of credit, right?
Camera's over there.
And there we go. I was talking to you, Evan.
I know.
I'll talk to the people. I'll talk to the people. But what you want to do is you want to hone in and really identify accounts that have more length of credit history tied to them. So when you start to reduce the debt load on those types of accounts, your score improvement will be faster. That's one thing to hone in on. Where it's very different if you're looking purely just to get out of debt. You can either, do the cascading effect, or you could do snowball. There's different, different ways that you can use that. And that's a different approach, because you may have one that, let's say, has higher interest rate, but hasn't been, maybe it's been open for a year, and then you have one that's been established for 10 years. Well, reducing the one that's been established for 10 years will improve credit scores faster. But let's say that one that was open for a year had higher interest and had a higher balance. Well, we want to hone in on that one for getting out of debt. You know what I mean? So like those are the differences. That's why it's very important to know that if you're focused on score improvements specifically, then yes, there's going to be a strategy just around that.
Yep.
If you're looking at an overall financial well-being plan and getting out of debt, then it has to be specific to that path, and they can be different.
But Jerrad, I had 3 credit cards, and I never have to pay any interest on my credit cards because I pay them off every month. Now, I might almost max them out every single month, but I pay them off every single month, so my credit must be fantastic because I do that.
So we're getting into the truths and myths right now, aren't
All
we?
right, let's jump into it.
I love it.
Let's jump into it.
That's a big one. So what people need to understand is how credit reporting actually works. So if you're looking at credit cards and when you receive your statement, the information on that billing statement is what was reported to the credit bureaus. It's not the payment itself.
Right.
So if you rack it up, let's say you max it out, but you got that, your bill date's due on the 15th and you paid it off in full. Well, if you go and look at your credit report, it's going to reflect that higher balance.
Looks like you have a balance.
It looks like you've maxed it out, which now that shows risk, right? Because that's the whole point. It's a risk assessment algorithm. That's what the FICO score is. So if you reflect that, if you think about it as if you were a bank and you were to pull a report and you're looking at someone's history and you see someone that has a maxed out credit card, what would be your assumption?
Risky.
Exactly. That's exactly how it works. So that's why you want to make sure you understand the credit reporting aspect, because if you're looking to improve scores, what we'd want to do, and it's specific to the type of FICO score, but let's say it's mortgage. The ideal ratio would be 3% of the limit. Significantly different. 3%.
Yeah.
So if it's $1,000, you're looking at $30. If the limit's $1,000, we want a reporting balance of $30. That would put us in the best position when it comes to the mortgage FICO algorithm.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Lots of information, folks. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a call at 651-647. Where is it? Where is it?
On the screen.
2910. 651. Calling number to the studio, folks. 651-647. 2910 to win 4 tickets to Saints game. Best question is going to win. Give us a call. Studio lines are open. 4 tickets and a $50 Visa gift card. 651. Give us a call. 651-647-2910. We've got Jerrad Havins here with Credilife talking about credit, real estate, mortgages, financing, all things real estate, anything, everything real estate related. We also have a text line. You can win tickets by texting your question to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664 to win Saints tickets. We've got a big caller in this right now. This is exciting stuff.
Who could it be?
Mark! It's Michael Overson.
There he is.
Good
morning, fellas.
Overson, how you doing, buddy? Are you doing mortgages this morning, or what are you doing?
No mortgages this morning. The only math I'm doing is how much can I stretch this fish?
Did you bring your fish stretcher?
We do have a fish stretcher on the boat, absolutely. Every true fisherman has a fish stretcher.
Are you guys on Mille Lacs? Where are you at?
We are. We're not on the lake yet. We're still on our way here. My plan was to do about 100, right? So I'm pulling my pontoon up there, so I got to keep the speed in check. So I just was going to keep it under 100. Apparently, that's frowned upon up here. So I got to drive slower than I want to, so we're not quite there yet.
So when you're going 100 pulling the pontoon, does the pontoon just lift off the road and you're just like,
it just flies behind you?
Yeah, as your insurance agent, I recommend against driving 100 miles an hour with a pontoon behind your truck.
So the wheels on this trailer I saw that last night when I was putting the air in them, that they're actually rated for 81 miles an hour as the max speed.
Oh, perfect.
But I noticed that I had these wings that I attached to the pontoon so that when I get over 80, then it lifts off the ground and now the wheels aren't spinning. That's how I do it.
Efficiency.
I love it. I love it. Who are you driving with? Who do you got in the truck with you?
I got Captain Kyle White here sitting shotgun.
Nice. Hey, White. Oh.
Hey fellas. He says, "Hey fellas," and then I got our fishing guide in the back here. Other Mike is his name.
Other Mike.
And Other Mike, he's fishing. He's our fishing guide for the weekend here. So
That's good stuff. Well, I'm excited for you guys. Excited to see photos of these gigantic fish you're going to catch.
Yep, that's what we're going to do. And we'll go up to Doc's Harbor. We'll say hi to the good fellas up at Doc's Harbor there for you guys.
Stop up there, maybe fish off the dock there, and so see how the fishing is for folks.
We'll try to grab a picture from the lakeside of Doc's Harbor so we can share it next week on the show.
Perfect. I love it. All right, keep it below 80.
Hey, good show, fellas. It sounds like you guys actually know what you're talking about, which is a good thing.
That is good.
1 in 4. 1 in 4 shows, right?
Yes.
That's right.
60% of the time, it works every time.
All right, fellas. Have a good rest of your show.
You too, buddy. Have a good weekend. See you next week.
All right. Later.
All right, folks, we got the phone lines open. If you'd like to win 4 tickets to Saints game, give us a call. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. The text line, you can also win via text. Text your real estate questions to 763-443-5664. Text line again to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. Best real estate question is going to win. Text us your questions to 763-443-5664. All right, let's talk about them. 10 credit score truths and myths.
These are always fun.
These are always good. Number 1. Actually, you know what? We're going to start at number 10. We're going to go backwards this time.
Okay.
Number 10. Missed payments that aren't reported to the credit bureau won't affect credit score. So missed payments that aren't reported. So if it's not reported, it's not going to affect your credit score. Truth or myth?
That's true.
That is true.
That is true.
Absolutely true.
I think it's important to expand on that just a little bit, just because there's a difference when it comes to your payments, with the creditor directly in their terms. So they'll have a grace period typically, and then after a certain amount of days, typically 15 days, there may be like a late fee, right? A lot of times people may look at that as if they were technically late and it's going to show up on their credit report, but the first reporting that shows up on the credit report itself is 30 days delinquency. Yeah. So those are the differences. You have your agreement and terms with the creditor directly, then you have the credit reporting behind it.
Yep, that's a great point. That's a great point. Talking about 10 credit score truths and myths, number 9. Dispute accurate but negative information can be removed from your credit report. So you're disputing accurate but negative information can be removed from your credit report.
That is a loaded question.
Yeah, it is a loaded question.
And it depends on where you got that information from. I'm sure they're probably going to say false.
Yes.
But here's the reality around investigations. People have to understand that when it comes to your credit report history, the way it's reported, it's not like I always bring up to people like, hey, did you ever get a call from TransUnion verifying something that was reported on?
Right.
No, they don't do that, right? So it gets reported that you think of like the credit bureaus as a massive just data house. They're selling data nonstop for lending purposes, marketing purposes. I mean, they are the masters of data. And so the reality is there's not a real in-depth process of verification of that data, right? So that's the reason why there's laws in place that empower you as the consumer to be able to legally challenge that information. So yeah, if you have something that's on your report that you know to be accurate, the advice would be not to investigate that.
Right.
But at the same time, especially when someone's gone through a lot in their past, and let's say that they were going through a medical event or a divorce or some sort of like life event.
Yep.
A lot of times people look and go, well, I know this happened to me in my life, so I think that's accurate.
Yep.
Well, if that's the case, then you should practice your legal right and investigate that and put the ownership on them to actually verify the information is accurate as of today.
Yep.
That's the difference.
That's great. Folks, talking about credit score, 10 credit score truths and myths. Number 8, and we're going backwards today. Number 8, smart management of your various banking accounts will reflect your credit score. Smart management of your various banking accounts will reflect your credit score. Does your banking accounts have anything to do with your credit score?
No, they do not.
They do not. No, they do not. So if you have a credit card tied to your banking account, because sometimes banks have what's it called?
Could be like a reserve line.
Reserve line, that's what it is. So if your account goes below the balance, then the reserve line kicks in.
Yep.
That would, but just your accounts in general, they don't. And sometimes we have clients over the years where they'll come in and they have high assets. They've got a lot of assets. They got a lot of cash in the bank and their savings checking. They've got investment accounts, but they don't have any credit. And so they come in and they want to do some. They're on this tradition of just paying cash because they have the resources to do so. But they want to utilize a loan or a mortgage, but they haven't used credit for a number of years. That's going to hurt them. Their score is going to be low, even though they have a lot of assets and a lot of cash in the bank. So your accounts, your banking accounts, don't reflect what your credit score will be.
Yeah, and I think it's important to bring up too, because this has been really popular lately, is the Experian Boost.
Yes. So a lot of ads on it, a lot of advertising.
A lot of advertising around that. And I think it's important to bring this up so people understand how that actually works. So in this case, you are linking up your bank accounts, because what they're doing is they're analyzing non-traditional trade lines in your history with that to boost your score.
Sure.
But it's important to understand that that does not directly impact your FICO score when it comes to like mortgage lending. In fact, I've even had some things pop up on the trade lines with the reports, like Mike showed me this before, and it can get miscategorized.
Yeah.
And there's times where it'd be shown as unknown, or sometimes even shown as if it was a collection.
Huh.
So it's actually important to understand that with Experian Boost, you are boosting your score with them.
Your Experian score.
But it's your Experian score, which is a consumer-driven score, in what they're showing you and reflecting to you, right? Really what they're looking to do, in my opinion, this is now my opinion, is it's just another data grab. I mean, think about it. That's how the bureaus work. More access to data, the better, because they're going to sell that for specific purposes. And so I just think it's important. And also remember, that's a single bureau now. So you want to explore strategies that improve your overall credit report between all three major credit bureaus.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So those are things, it's just important to bring that stuff up, because there's so much out there now. I mean, Credit Karma's huge, Experian Boost. I mean, people are literally bombarded. I mean, credit has just popped off like crazy.
And it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yep.
And, because of that, I think it makes it very difficult for someone without the expertise to really navigate through it properly and understand what is a benefit and what's not.
It's confusing and it's complicated, and it does not make sense a lot of the time.
Yep.
So it's important to align yourself with a credit partner to help you navigate that. We're talking about 10 credit score truths and myths, number 7 on our list. Improve your credit score by closing your credit accounts.
Oh, I love that one. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. I always say that without,
Right.
Yep, that is the way.
Yeah,
No.
close everything.
No. Well, that just shows you like the mentality, like you brought up too, with people that have assets, they have a good, strong income, but never really leveraged credit. There have been times the mindset of people without understanding are thinking, hey, I want to go apply for something. And their common sense is stating, well, I should probably just close these off to show that I don't need them.
Yep.
That's what they're thinking. Yep. I want to show that I don't need this because I have this income and I got all this money here, right?
Yep.
And so that's the difference, is like credit is utilized as a tool for history to help lenders make better lending decisions. They actually want to see history and they want to see activity. So when you close out credit cards, that's going to cause a negative impact to your credit scores.
It does. It absolutely does. Folks, talking about 10 credit score truths and myths. Number 6, cash-only payments will improve my credit.
I mean...
I only use cash.
Yeah, I mean they don't report the method of payment.
Right,
they don't
right.
say if, like, you paid online or went in the branch and paid cash. That's not necessarily reported. Your payment history is, so making payments on time is definitely a positive. The method that you're making that payment really doesn't matter.
So cash only payments will improve my credit. That will not have any effect on your credit score, folks. Number 5 on our list, we're going now from 10 back to 1. 10 credit score truths and myths. Number 5, debt settlement removes debt from your credit report. Debt settlement removes debt from your credit report.
That's false.
That is false.
That's false. I'm glad they brought that one up. That is one of the biggest misinformation out there that I see all the time online. It's termed as payment for deletion. People automatically assume that when they pay something off or settle it out, that it naturally just goes away, and that is not the case.
But can it go away? Can that be a part of the settlement?
There are certain times, and it's based on their terms and agreement.
Okay.
So, like, not all collection companies can do that. In fact, a lot of them don't still. There are certain, like, medical collection companies that have it part of their best practice that they will remove after settlement or payment.
Yeah.
There are certain times with larger ones like LVNV funding in Midland, it's actually based on some areas that they got in trouble in. So they've made that part of their best practice based on a history of the type of account and when it was established, that you can do a payment for deletion. But it's not something that you just are granted.
Sure.
So if you are someone that's looking to settle out debt settlement basically means that you're settling for less than full balance, right? And you're satisfying it in full. And so if you're negotiating that, you're doing it to save money, basically, just to satisfy and pay that off. But just know that does not mean it's removed. You'd want to request that, and if they state that they can, they can. If they state that they can't, they can't. It really is that straightforward.
If it's a company that buys bad debt, they probably have less ability to do that. Would you say that's accurate? So if they're buying it on the third or fourth, round of, when they're selling that debt, they probably have less ability to remove that.
Well, and also too, because there's third-party collection companies that represent the original creditor as well. So like they don't necessarily have the ability to make those decisions. So like there's a lot of variables involved. And yeah, I mean, there's a whole other component, not to confuse people, but there's a whole other legal component that can be involved. If there's any potential violations and how they reported and how they were attempting to collect on the debt. And I mean, you can really get deep in the woods with this when it comes to this whole process.
Folks, we got the phone lines open. We're taking questions regarding credit score, credit improvement. We're giving away 4 tickets to a Saints game. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. That's the calling number to the studio. Studio lines are open to win 4 tickets to Saints game and a $50 Visa gift card. The best question's going to win. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. The text line, you can win via text by texting your real estate questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664. Text to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. Best question's going to win. Talking about 10 credit score truths and myths. Number 4, credit scores and credit reports are the same.
That is false. That is different. So one is going to be, you have the Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. They're housing the data and the history. And then you have the score, which is specific to the type of score. So there's FICO, there's Vantage. So there's different scoring algorithms. So the score versus the report are different.
It's very confusing. It's very confusing. It's not the same. Talking about 10 credit scores, truths and myths. Number 3. A higher income equals a higher credit score.
That is also false. Now, with a higher income, it should afford you the ability to make better decisions that would positively impact your credit and underwriting for lending, but it does not have a direct impact to the score itself.
No, and we've seen this over the years. We've got clients that have very high incomes, but they haven't been coached in how to manage their credit and their credit scores and credit management. And so, a higher income does not equal higher credit score.
And I think there too, this is just applicable to everyone, really, the way I look at it, is everyone has a certain lifestyle. So when it comes to, even if you have a higher income, a lot of times people with a higher income, they want a certain lifestyle associated to that income. So even if you make a certain amount, let's say you make a high, $200,000, $250,000 a year, technically, based on your lifestyle, you could still live paycheck to paycheck and make bad decisions that impact your credit. So it's like, I think what's more important, this is a big mission of mine, is bringing more education to people of all brackets, that it's really an understanding of money management and your financial disciplines.
Right.
And then also understanding what your goals are and having clarity in that direction. Because when you have that plan put in place, it's easier to take actions that will get you there instead of just winging it and feeling like, hey, my neighbor next door has this new car and I feel like I need to have that now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you really got to just hone in on yourself and what's going to be better for you and your family and your future.
Your long-term goals.
Your long-term goals, and that, I think that's the clarity that I always push for to bring out of people, whether they're a business owner, whether they're, a person that want to buy a home, like they almost have to take a step back and self-reflect and have more awareness of what's really important for them and what's going to kind of bring a better quality of life for them. And then from there, we'll execute on tools and strategies to help them get there.
Talking about 10 credit score truths and myths, number 2 on the list. Pulling your credit score will lower it regardless if it's a soft or hard pull.
That's also false. Yeah, so the only time there's a negative impact is when it's a credit-seeking inquiry. So if you're seeking, if you walk into a bank and you apply for a loan or credit card, that's a credit-seeking act, right? So there'll be that negative impact. A soft pull, there's many different versions of soft pulls. So there's times where a lender will do a soft pull, like through marketing purposes. There's not a negative impact. There could be a consumer pull that you've initiated, like online. That's not a credit-seeking act, so therefore there's no negative impact. So there are differences.
Yep. Number 1 on our list of 10 credit score truths and myths. Number 1, credit reports aren't always accurate.
That's true.
It is true.
That's very true.
It says in here 80%. Actually, 80% of credit reports are not accurate. You need to check your credit report regularly.
Yeah, and that goes back to, what was it, question 8? I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So that's why people get so confused on what they could investigate and repair and what they can't, because we just said it, 80%. There's 80% of reports have inaccuracies. And so that's the reason why, once again, it's your right and it's also your responsibility actually as a consumer to investigate and challenge and monitor and have awareness of it. Because if you don't, no one is for you.
Folks, Jerrad, how can folks get hold of you and your team and all the great things you guys are doing?
Yeah, so they can go to our main site is Credilife without the T. So CREDILIFE.com, credilife.com, no T. Or if you want to connect with me directly, if you want to follow me on any one of my social medias, if you want to attend any one of my events that I host virtually or in person, you can go to my personal site. It's jerrad360.com. So it's JERRAD 360.com.
You've got some fantastic events that you guys do. Your webinars and your live events and all of these wonderful things to help bring information to the public and to consumers and potential clients and customers.
Yep.
You guys, I mean, they're really good, and there's a lot of fantastic information, current, relevant information about your credit, and it's really good stuff.
Yeah, I believe in empowering people with knowledge, because the reality is, when you, like, the way I operate, and this is just who I am as a person, when you're doing right by others, you will be successful. Like, that's the reason why I wake up every day excited for what I do. Like, I'm never bored of this, because and I'm always venturing and growing, but I never get bored because there's so much to learn at any given time. So I love connecting with Todd Rooker and learning from him at any chance I get.
Yes.
But it's just about doing right by others.
It changes all the time.
Yep.
Folks, do you have a house that needs a lot of work? Are you ready to sell, but you think no one will buy because of the condition? Would you like to sell your home and close in as little as 7 days? Give us a call. We have clients that are buying properties that need all levels of renovation. They are cash buyers looking to purchase right now. Give us a call or check us out online at minnesotahometalk.com. Folks, that's minnesotahometalk.com. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week.
This has been a paid program. The views expressed were not necessarily those of the management or ownership of KSTP AM 1500 ESPN.